Welcome back to my channel, David's here, and today we gonna talk about playing the chords. Playing the chords on the violin can be quite difficult and tricky, but I think, or I'm sure, if you start practicing the chords or improving the chords the right way and with the right little tricks, you will reach your aim pretty fast. So I hope I can help you with this, and we just go straight into the method I teach. So let's say we have a chord, which is this one. So this chord is a chord made out of 3 notes. We can also add another one, something like this. And the main difficulty, which I mostly saw or I see by teaching students and kids, youngsters, professionals, whatever, is that mostly the base of a chord, which is the lower 2 notes, mostly this is not really there. It's not really soundy. It's not really, also often it's out of tune a little bit, and I don't know why, but people kind of don't take enough care of this. And so there we come straight to rule number 1, or step 1. If you practice chords, grab the chord completely. Don't grab only the lower 2 notes. Doesn't matter what it is, but grab the complete chord if possible, and play only the lower 2 notes, like this. Even though my finger is on the 3rd note, but I play only the lower ones. And this is the way you should start a chord practicing. If you see a new chord, playing Bach, for example, there are a lot of chords. Then you start by, you know that one. It's the beginning of the sonata. And even though we have open strings, but believe me, I heard this so many times, really not really beautiful, because people, they are kind of scared, or they run away from the most important 2 notes in the chord, which are the lower ones. Why do I say so? Because everything in life needs to have a base. If you build a house, you start there at the bottom, and this needs to be solid. The rest is, it will be there. And same with a chord. If you want to play a nice chord, and this is really the only important thing, take care of the lower 2 notes. These should be in tune, with a fat, great sound, and a good bow. Don't play chords, especially the first lower 2 notes, don't play them too short with the bow, because if you do so, it's gonna be like something like this. I would say you kind of take the rule of 2 to 1, like 2/3 of the bow for the lower one and 1/3 for the upper notes. So this needs to be nice. So, but you can go half-half. Important is that you really take care and you listen to the lower 2. They should be great. And this is how you practice. You can go up and down. Doesn't matter. You can go. You can use all your fantasy to practice one chord in different styles. The more styles, the better it is, the more and safer it is in your brain. And now we come to the next thing. If you got a lot of chords, which is often the case, you need to play chords also in the up bow, also up, down bow, and then the up bow. And the up bow chord is a bit more difficult. I think there is just a simple trick to make it same easy. So what you need to do first in your mind, you just imagine you play the up bow chord with a down bow. So if you have a, let's say this is the second chord, you just play this one in the down bow. You close your eyes, for example, and then you try to imitate with the up bow. And the trick I use here, and now listen wisely, I attack. The down chords, you don't need to attack because you have your arm, your hand here, you start at the lowest point of the bow, you have all the weight. No problem. But there, at the top of your bow, nothing is there, you got no weight there. So what I do, I kind of let the bow fall, but then the moment I reach and I touch the strings, I dig into the violin, I dig into the strings immediately, not hesitating, with a good speed. There you go. I do it slow and boom, and we go into this. So, and you really can move your body a little bit, and watch, my hand is kind of digging. You see this round thing. So, and then you got the chords. And also the next step is practice chords always 2 on 2. So if you play the lower 2, then don't play the lower 2 and then break and the upper 2. If you do this, make it always super round. So there is no string changing, I would say. Like if you play on the G, D and A string, what you do is you play the first 2, and then once you go to the upper strings, you just let it fall. So your arm is actually falling into the higher notes. That's it. And also in the up bow, if you play the chord, you fall into the down bow. Let's say so. Like this. You never, don't make it like a robot or like a machine. No, don't do it. It's like really round. It's like one bow, and imagine you would play 3/4 string at once. Okay? Of course you don't, because you play first the lower 2 fat sound and then you let fall into the upper strings, upper notes. And I can promise you, once you learn this, immediately you will play also the chords faster and almost all notes same time. Not a big problem. Also this won't be a big deal. And the last thing I have to say for practicing chords, please do me a favor, grab always the chord immediately with all the fingers. Don't go like one here, there, like I don't know, like this, you know. If there is a chord, put the fingers on the fingerboard immediately, the complete chord. So you have the combination, tak, tak, bak, bak, ready. And if you learn like this, you will see how fast you will improve, because your brain, it will save up easily all the combinations you force the brain to learn. But you need to push a little bit to make it. Of course, it's not that easy, but start slow, next chord, and you will see you will get faster. And once you learn that method, the next piece you're going to learn with chords, it will be already way faster, because you understood and you have the method in your brain. And yeah, well, that's actually it for the chords. I hope I didn't forget any important thing. The only thing to say, everything you practice with a fat, good, solid sound. Don't practice piano, mezzo piano, something like this. This one will come by itself once you play a solid, wonderful chocolate forte. And yeah, that's it. I hope nothing's missing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it helped you and you can improve and work on it, and you will reach your aims with this. So see you in the next cartoon, see you next video, whatever it's gonna be. And for now, grab the violin and keep on practicing. Bye bye.